So I did a bit of work. I leveled up Black Mage a little bit, so that way I could cast Magic. Jack wants to still be center of attention, even when he's not on camera, because he's just a cat, I guess. So, you have the ability to use magic. So when the boss becomes immune to martial attacks, I can still poke him a little bit, I guess. Maybe. My intelligence isn't that high, so we're probably not going to do too much. But it's a start, at least. So, with any luck, we could at least do something. But I do want this to be the final stream for 11 if I can't beat the Shadow Lord, just because I do want to get a move on for the things, and I know probably it's just getting annoying seeing me lose the same boss over and over again. So I'm going to make this the final round here. Hey, Al. I'm doing alright. I'm thinking that since I keep, not doing too well, if I can't beat the Shadow Lord this stream, I'm probably just going to stop at 11 here, just because I know it's probably getting annoying with me just fighting the same boss every stream over and over again. Not really making much progress. That's me. Well, we'll see, because it does kind of annoy me a little bit, honestly, but it's more annoying for me as a person. Now, good news is, so I leveled up the Black Mage job, so I do actually have the ability to damage him when he becomes immune to martial hits. So it's probably not going to be much damage, if any. I can at least attempt it. Oh. I think he said we did 0 damage. No, we're still dealing damage? Okay, if I could get jump back in time, that'd be great. Blame on the Shadow Lord. Nope, okay, now he's immune. I think it said I did like 0 damage. I think it said it did 7 damage, but it's 7 more damage than otherwise. That I missed. Okay. Look, there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Xbox can't hardly do it. Oh, it took 62 points of damage. Okay, so I can damage him. Okay. Not that much, I would say, but I'm at least dealing a little bit. damage than 0. Shit. I don't have that. Wait, oh! He's back to being vulnerable again. Did I miss? Is he back to being immune again? Yeah, he's back to being immune again. We got more people alive than we did last time. MP's not regenerating. I was hoping that might do something, but it didn't. He's almost done. We'll still have everybody up. Yohim, we need MP. We need the MP song, please. side. I don't know if my Dragon's Breath counts as magic, but if it does, that would be helpful too, to show I can't command him. Oh, something happened. Okay, so he switched his immunities just in time for my dragon to whack him. That's what it was. We've still got all the trusts up. We now have the second phase. This one, yeah, this phase he just spams an AoE attack, so it just becomes a matter of trying to stay alive or out-damage him. Up. Not serious right now. And he's dead. Finally. Finally killed them. No, it's not over yet. I told you, even death cannot stop my revenge. I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me. Malcolm, stop! Listen to me. It is over! Raugrim? No, that is not my name. I am the Shadow Lord. You are no such thing. Search your memories for your true self. You are Raugrim, the Galka's greatest swordsman. I am Raugrim. Do you remember? Yes, I do now. Raugrim, it is good to have you back. How has all this come to be? As you know, I was the Tailkeeper of the Galka, the keeper of our race's memories. So much pain, so much anger. I let myself become trapped in a dark abyss of swirling rage and madness. Raugrim, People are capable of kindness beyond angels, yet we also commit sins that would put a demon to shame. We all stand precariously on the edge between darkness and light. When we fall, we are greeted by only madness and chaos. And so I have fallen. There is no salvation for me. The Raugrim whom you once knew is gone forever. I expect no forgiveness for what I have done, but... Come on, this way, hurry! There's Lion. My true self died 30 years ago. All that remains is an empty shell. Cornelia, finally, we may meet again. And so the Shadow Lord was defeated, thanks to Tilwa's selfless courage and sacrifice. Through the clouds shines a symbol of newfound hope for the peoples of Vana'diel, but none should forget that wherever there is light, there is always a shadow. The legend goes on to say, from the darkest depths of the earth, the warriors of the Crystal rose. So I guess this is goodbye for now. I heard they've started flights to the Outlands. If you ever get your hands on an airship pass for Khazam, come see me in Norg sometime. We'll be seeing each other. Bye. I too feel that our paths may cross again. Until then, I wish you farewell. Obtained key item, Shadow Fragment. Yeah, that's the... Where the fuck? Oh, okay. Putting me way back to the beginning. Back to Sandoria. Or do we need to go back to Juno? In any case, though, we've killed the Shadow Lord. I don't think that's quite the end of base game. I think they did put on a little bit of stuff after this before the first expansion kicked in. But we now have a Rhapsody cutscene. Master, look at the orb. You have set us on the proper course and passed through the first of many gates to come. This precious jewel is one of Rasenjima Sanctorium's most mystical treasures. Our legends state that it was formed from the energies of 1,000 different lives. Though it had originally been regarded as but a minor artifact, in the future, you and my father had drawn forth its true power. In reality, it is a piece of the Mother Crystal. Please, Master, you may have taken the first steps, but I urge you to continue pressing on. Gilgamesh emits word in Norg. So we're gonna have to go speak to him to continue the Rhapsody, but for right now, I want to... Oh, that's right, I need to go to the chateau, probably, would be my guess. And come back for another. Okay. Yeah, I did not expect that to go as well as it did. Just because it's like, it's a Dragoon. How much damage can I do with black magic? Apparently, just enough. And technically, that wasn't even the most damage I could have done. If I had upgraded my black, if I had leveled up the black mage a little more, I could have learned the thunder spell. I did not have that on me. However, I knew you were the one for the job, but don't rest on your laurels. The success of this last mission formally bestow upon you mission rank 6. The terror of the Shadow Lord is past, but Vana'diel is never at rest, and our kingdom needs you to watch over it. Vigilance always. Go to what His Majesty awaits. And we got 20,000 gil. Hell yeah, brother. Time to go tell the king we slayed Satan. Shrian has spoken to me about you. At long last we meet, Tilwa. Commend you for putting an end to the Shadow Lord. You have fulfilled my expectations. No, you surpassed them. For that we thank you. May you continue to serve the motherland. Yes, thanks to you, the Shadow Lord's return was nipped in the bud. We are all in your debt, especially in light of my elder brother's antics. Ever the complainer, I see. Father, let us not dwell on the petty details. The Shadow Lord is dead, our greatest threat is no more. We must return our attention to Sandoria herself. Of course, our nation has fallen ill. A long struggle with the Beastmen has prevented any recovery from the war, much like the reign of King Ranper. The Dragon King Ranper. Yes, our great ancestor. But that king pulled our kingdom from the brink and brought Sandoria again to greatness. A truly legendary feat. You speak of the treasure of the Dragon King. Yes, legends speak of King Ranper and how he used the treasure to save his nation. And where may we find this treasure? If only we knew. This is all but legend, but apparently the king sealed it away somewhere. I cannot fathom why. Many were sent looking for it, but none succeeded. Perhaps now is the time we must find it and break the barrier that protects it. Tilla, should you uncover any news of Ranper's treasure, report to us at once. Father, I urge you to send expeditions to every corner of Vana'diel. Just a moment, Shrian. Why should we wander in darkness when the paps may still illuminate us? The paps, Your Majesty. Yes, I have faith that soon he will find some clue for us. My own life is waning. I will solve this mystery while I still breathe. Father. When that time comes, Tilwa, your assistance will be needed by us all. Do not let us down. Tilwa, I, Clady, thank you for your acts of courage on behalf of the motherland. First we met, you were but a fledgling adventurer, and now you are a paragon of virtue. You continue to strive for the greatness of our nation. Our prayers are with you. That is all for today. Go and rest, for soon enough we may call upon you again. Before we go and take the next mission, let's go ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Just because I think we might be in line to get our gem upgraded again, so we can maybe use 5 trusts? I mean, if we can have a party of 6, that'd be hilarious. Norg, here we go. Oh, I don't have a map of Norg. Well, this is probably fine enough. Sounds like we're going right into a cutscene. Or not, okay. Are we? We are, okay. Start Rise of the Zillart. Yeah, that's the expansion. That's the next expansion, actually. So we can start it, but we'll, I'll see if I need to finish the main quest, the base game missions, or to start the expansion missions. Hold it right there, buddy. This ain't no cafe. What business do you have here? Finally made it, Tilwa. Lion. You don't have to worry about Tilwa. He's okay. Anyway, I thought you guys welcomed adventurers. Understood. Well, for starters, I should welcome you to Nord. However, as much as I'd like to sit down and talk about old times over a bottle at 813 Rollenberry, we must first face our new problem with Camlanau. I mean, you don't remember what happened to Castle's Wall? Tilwa, are you alright, Tilwa? Camlanau! Yeah, if you've played any Dissidia games, you probably... Well, if you played at least Dissidia, possibly Duodecim, but at least NT, the most recent one, if you played that one, you already knew Camlanau was bad news. It all began with a stone, or so the legend says. In ages past, the Sentient Jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. Bathed in that light, the world entered an age of bliss until, after a time, the gods fell into slumber. That world was called Vana'diel. The legend goes on to say, from the darkest depths of the earth, the warriors of the crystal rose. Do you remember? Yes, I do now. Robert, it's good to have you back. How has all this come to be? It's the tip, the Teotihuacan. Okay. So this is stuff we saw before. Oh! Unseen information. Quite an interesting show you put on. I don't know. Could use a little more excitement. I thought you were better, you bitch! The Galka can never do anything right. The Archduke of Juno, and what are you two doing here? We come to reap the seeds that we have sown. You performed your duty well, as ignorant as you are. I can see that we still have a little more cleaning up to do, but that won't be a problem. What are you going on about? Give us some answers! Listen carefully, you sorry excuses for sentient beings. The crystal line will soon be revived, and the gate of the gods will open. That is when the true Vana'diel of legend will be reborn. Eternal paradise, the land of the gods, the dream we Zillart have held on to for 10,000 years is about to become a reality. Zillart, you can't be! That civilization perished thousands of years ago! The great bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. The blood of innocence will soak the earth, and the world will fall into fear and despair. Ha! Galka, Humes, beastmen, no life on this planet has any purpose or meaning. Like I told you before, we will not be handing over Vana'diel to anyone. This is our world. Yes, I'm no longer sensing the impurities that were blocking the power that lies deep within Vana'diel. The noise is gone. Simply defeating him 20 years ago did not silence the noise. We ran into a snag. We were unable to release him from the crystal with our power alone. However, with the Tailkeeper, we had what we needed, but there is no need to go into the details of that here. Wait, I can hear them. I can hear the 5 life forces. I can hear them approaching, minions of the crystal. But as one bright star shines through the clouds at night, and as one song rings clear above the roar of beasts, we hold to one hope in these darkest of times. This world is nothing but a grave, and you are the maggots that squirm through the rotting corpse. It is time we put an end to Vana'diel as it is now. Hear us, we sing the song of hope, and your requiem. That they will come with the wisdom of ages and the strength of thousands to deliver us from our plight. We await the awakening of the Warriors of the Crystal. Come forth, Warriors of the Crystal, and cleanse this world of the filth that plagues it. Oh my! Warriors of the Crystal? Farewell, lowly vermin. Your time is up. This is the beginning of the end. Finish them, Warriors of the Crystal. Zane, are you alright? Don't underestimate them. Their power is immeasurable. Damn. No, Tova! Stop! You'd have to be crazy to stay any longer. We've got to get out of here. Lion? Oh no, you don't. Welcome. I can still draw energy from this land. If I can concentrate it for one last time, I may be able to slow them down. Raugrim, there is no salvation for me. The Raugrim you once knew is gone forever. I expect no forgiveness for what I have done, but don't let them have Vana'diel. Now go! Come on, this way, hurry! Farewell, brave warrior. One does not need to be a prophet to foresee the outcome of this battle. However, I do not fear death. true self died 30 years ago. All that remains is an empty shell. Cornelia, finally we may meet again. Hey, are you alright? You mean you forgot what happened to Castle's Fallen? There's a lesser memory from the overwhelming shock of the whole experience. By the looks of you, everything else seems to be working. See that staircase over there? When you're feeling a little better, walk up the stairs and come to the room at the end of the hallway. There's someone I'd like you to meet. I'll go there first and tell them that you're coming. Oh, and here, take this map of Norg. Think of it as a present from a friend. It is worth remembering that Rhapsodies of Vana'diel was the last expansion that came out for this game. So, ordinarily, this would have been your introduction to Gilgamesh and Norg. And we would have only seen Lion very briefly. We wouldn't really have had an interaction with anything. Actually, no, you could have seen Gilgamesh one other time. There's one other time you could have seen Gilgamesh. And that's if you did the city story for Windurst. If you're doing that state, if you started there or you started doing the city story for that country, you could have seen Gilgamesh once. But that's it. Otherwise, he pretty much only shows up in the Rhapsodies. Him, Lion, and Hinoa show up mostly in the Rhapsodies. You made it back! Iroha's been pacing back and forth all day. Master, tales of your victory against the Shadow Lord has reached our ears. History is one battle closer to being set on the proper course. It also brings us closer to oblivion. But first, we may bring history to the point where the Master is able to face the future. Suppose so. Think back upon your struggle with the Shadow Lord. When we first met, many years from now, the Master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please try to think back. Warrior of the Crystal, one who will become known as a warrior of light. You will travel across land, sea, and sky, bathed in the light, and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. You will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals, who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so, it is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vex the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater, for that is what is required of you. You recalled with reverence those words, saying they gave you the strength of spirit to carry on no matter the odds. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in the final struggle was precisely because of those many barriers you had overcome. You taught me that the world is worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke of you with adoration, believing that you were a man of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all you were meant to be. And you mentioned Iroha, just who is this father of yours? Well... Boss, something terrible's happened. There's big trouble at Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats are just turning and no one can leave. No boats are able to make it to Norg at all. There is this infernal ringing noise and the boats are just spinning in place. You mean to say all this started happening at once? Wait, turning round and round, spinning in place? Obviously they're both caused by the same thing. The bell. Does this mean you know something, Zaid? Well, just like Ganesha. Exactly, I had the same thought. So if you two have experienced the same thing, there's no one better to get to the bottom of this. You should head to the grotto to look, but it'll be quicker to split up. I'm going to head while you prepare. Master, I insist on accompanying you. course, that was for the Rhapsody storyline. We still have our main storyline as well to get through. Welcome to Norg. I'm Gilgamesh, the leader of these scallywags. Your daughters filled me in on your tale. I had suspicions about Juno for years. That's why I had Lion investigate these past months. Blimey, no idea that the Archduke and his wee brother were Zillart. That ancient civilization perished so long ago there'd be no record of it. I guess he was supposed to originally talk like a pirate? That ancient civilization perished. Who be these 5 warriors of the crystal? They really are the warriors the legend speaks of. Does this mean that the Bane the song sings of is us? We will cause the blood of innocence to soak the earth? We will cause the world to fall into fear and despair? So we are the plague that the warriors of the crystal have come to cure? I don't know nothing about no crystal warriors or ancient legends. I do know I'm not going to sit around waiting for these Zillarts to take over the world. Cleanse the world, beginning of the end? That'd be a lot of fancy talk. Let's see them say that in front of yours truly. I'm not running away from no fight. But how can we stop Camelot's plan? We're setting out for the Temple of Uglapen. Temple of Uglapen? Well, not as ancient as Fei Yin. I do know of some old ruins in the Temple of Uglapen beyond the Yutonga jungle. Years ago, I journeyed there, thinking some booty had to be hidden in a place so ancient. That's where I met up with this strange old woman. Are the ancient spirits still in slumber? Come again when the minions awake. And then she vanished into thin air. I didn't know what to make of it then. I never thought it would be something big like this. Sure, that old lady must know what's going on. Until I want you to travel to the Temple of Uglapen and find her. Before you go, stop by and see the chieftainess in Casa. Tell her I sent you, she may be of some help. No one's going to believe such a crazy story. We're going to have to work by ourselves on this one. I believe... Aldo, how long has it been? What brings you all the way out here? Lion, Gilgamesh. It's Verena. She's disappeared. Why is she going to her now? I have a feeling about this. It has something to do with Camelot's plan. I'll help you look for her, although if anything happened to Verena, no, Lion, I have another job for you. What? Lion, I appreciate your words. Let me gather some information around Juno first. Just knowing that Camelot is up to no good is a start. If I find out anything new, you'll be the first to know. So I'm gonna check in. Actually, I'm gonna go check that wiki for a second. Let's see. So, right, that's that. Interesting. So it looks like yeah, so if we were to continue up the mission ranks, we have the option to do so. And probably it's recommended to do so, I imagine. But we can't also, at this point, we can also start going up the expansions. As well as the scenarios. So if we were to do... would take us to 7. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we can do... So it looks like basically at this point we have 2 options. So we can continue base game stuff, where we're basically just helping out